y'all, Bridget Bartlett here with my vision agency, and today I want to walk you through the process of creating a website using Manus. Now, Manus is not going to create or build the website for you in your specific website builder, but it is going to create a live website with a link that you can use to give to someone on your team to outsource the building of the website, or you can just use it as the template to rebuild inside of whatever website builder that you're using. So I want to show you how to create that today. And what I'm going to do is use an example of this website here, which is actually the website template that I give the members of our program. And what I want to do is recreate this website, but I want to make it more converting. I want to change the call to action, and I want to see what it generates. So I'm going to take this link here, this preview link that I have, and I want to tell Manus exactly what I want to do. I am a software reseller who has the rights to resell high level and play. I combine this in one solution. Here's the website I'm currently using, and I would like you to help me redesign it to optimize conversion and give it a more clean design. And then I'm just giving the preview link here. So let's go ahead and click enter and see what it says. I'll help you redesign your website to optimize conversion and give it a cleaner design. Let me first take a look at your current website to understand what you're working with. Now, that is an important part of prompting or training the AI. You want to give it some ideas. And so actually what I want to do is I want to go now to the Go High Level website here. And I want to give it more information about high level. So I'm going to go to gohighlevel.com. So I'm going to copy this and let's go back now to Manus. And I'm going to say, here is more information about high level. But remember, I am a white label reseller. So I am not promoting high level itself. All right. And then let's also do play. And I want to tell it the same thing about play. So I'm just going to go to Play's website, play.io. And let's copy this, take it back to Manus. And here is also the website for play. All right, so it says, thank you for providing that additional information. I understand that you're a white label reseller of high level and not promoting high level itself. I'll keep this in mind as I continue examining your website and prepare redesign recommendations that focus on your reseller business rather than promoting high level directly. Let me continue reviewing the rest of your website to get a complete understanding of its current structure and content before I share my redesign recommendations. I shared the link to Play. It says, thank you for sharing the Play website link. I'll take a look and better understand the second product you're reselling. This will help me get a complete picture of both products you're combining in your solution before I continue examining your current website and provide redesign recommendations. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to make the call to action to join my free community. So I want to tell it that. In the website, I want the call to action to be to join my free community. So now it says Manus is working, examine the current website to understand its structure. It tells me, thank you for the important detail. I'll make sure the primary call to action on your redesigned website will be to join your free community. This will be a key focus in the redesign to optimize conversions toward community building rather than just demo bookings. Let me continue reviewing your current website to complete my analysis before sharing redesign recommendations. So you can see now it's examining the current website, and we can scroll up here and see it's browsing the Play website, it's browsing the High Level website, and it's really smart enough to know Play and High Level, but I just want to be very clear. I don't want it to look around and think that it's pulling in information from High Level, and really it's just something that is about high level marketing or whatever, right? So I just want to be very specific as if I was training my VA or I was speaking to a web designer and we were trying to come up with a plan together of how we can make my system more converting. So that's what Manus is actually doing right now. You can see here that on this page, it's scrolling down here. It says continue to examine the user's current website to understand its complete structure and content before gathering additional information. Continuing to examine the user's current website. It's scrolling down, scrolling down. Okay, so now Manus says, now that I've thoroughly examined your current website and the products you're reselling, high level and play, I'd like to gather more specific requirements for the redesign. I understand you want the primary call to action to be joining your free community rather than booking a demo. Could you please provide more details about your free community? What is it? What value does it provide to the members? And how does it relate to your reseller business? Okay, so the very first question I'm going to answer, I'm going to put number one, our free community offers open office hours, courses, free tools, and resources to help business owners automate their marketing processes. I'm going to click Shift and Enter. Let's say number two. What specific design elements or styles do you prefer for the new website? Now, we really want to give it an idea visually. This is really the best way. So what I want to do is I want to choose a website that I want to replicate. And I'm going to say to keep the original design style of the high level website itself. So I'm going to go back here and say, I would like to keep the same style as the current high level website. And I'm going to share that link and Shift and Enter. Now I'm going to put number three. Are there any specific conversion elements you want to emphasize besides the community call to action? I'm going to say no. Shift and Enter, number four. Do you have any examples of websites whose design you admire or would like to emulate? So I've pretty much answered that in this one here. I'm just going to copy this, paste it there. And number five, are there any specific pain points with your current website that you'd like addressed in the redesign? I'm actually going to upload my brand playbook here. So I'm going to click here to attach it. Now, the brand playbook is an AI generated profile or playbook that is created with our AI coach. So if you have access to our AI coach, you can use that. Otherwise, you just want to create your customer avatar and your pain points and all of those things yourself. So since I've uploaded a file, I'm going to say, see the brand playbook I attached for these details. And now I'm going to click enter. Thank you for providing these details. I now have a clearer understanding of your requirements for the website design. I'll examine the brand playbook you've attached to understand your brand guidelines and any specific pain points that need to be addressed. Based on your feedback, I'll focus on creating a design similar to high-level website style, making a primary call to action about joining your free community that offers open office hours, courses, and resources. Follow your brand guidelines from the playbook. Let me review the brand playbook and the pain points and all of that. So that's what it's doing here. It made a suggestion for the knowledge base, which you can always find up here. And this is just part of training the AI. If it recognizes something that it may want to use that information again, it will add a section up here to the knowledge base, and you can reject or accept it. You can even edit it if it didn't quite get it right. And then it will remember that for the future. So it says, I'm having trouble reading the brand playbook PDF due to an encoding issue. While I continue analyzing your website structure and planning the redesign, could you please provide a brand guidelines in an alternative format? All right, so what I'm going to do then, since it's asking me that, I'm going to go into my AI coach. I'm going to go up to my brand playbook, and I'm actually just going to copy all of this. Let's go back to Manus. Here is the content from the brand playbook. I could also convert that file into another style of document if it doesn't read that, but we'll see. We're learning this together. We don't really know what the capabilities of Manus are completely. And really, that's the same with every AI, and it can change on a daily basis. So, really, you just have to test things just like you would if you were working with a person. You would test things and say, okay, you can't accept that. Maybe I need to convert that file into a Word doc. All of these things are part of the process. So it says, thank you for providing the content from your brand playbook. This is very helpful for the redesign. I'll review it right away and incorporate these guidelines into my analysis and design recommendations. So now it's reading the file that I just pasted in there. Just for your own knowledge, if you go to PDF Candy, this is actually a free tool. You can add your files here. So if I wanted to add my brand playbook, I wanted to convert that into a Word document. It's actually a free service. Now, it is limited how often you can use this for free, but PDF Candy will convert a PDF file. You can also use Canva as well. So you can see that it did convert it. I can download the file if I want to, and now it's a Word doc. So if Manus could not read it, that is an option that I could use. So it says I've completed the analysis of your current website, the high-level website design, and your brand guidelines. Based on this analysis, I'll create a design mock-up for your website redesign. The mock-up will focus on changing the primary call to action from book a demo to join our free community throughout the site, implementing your brand colors, and it's pulling that from the brand playbook, using Open Sans font family consistently throughout, creating a clean, modern layout similar to high-level website, adding a dedicated section highlighting your community benefits, open office hours, courses, free tools, maintaining the feature section but reorganizing for a better flow, optimizing the design for conversion to your community. Now it's creating the design mockup here. You can see here, it's actually creating the design mockup by developing the HTML structure and CSS styling based on the website analysis and brand guidelines. Now, I'm using this process to redesign this website, but think about if you were using this for a client. It used to take us about 2 weeks to create the initial first mock-up, and then we'd send it to the client, and then we would ask what they thought of it based on the first page. What we can do with this process is we can design the entire website and a demo website to share with them, not just the first page, but the entire website and project. And we can get their feedback then, and then simply rebuild the website. The design part is always the part that takes the longest. So the fact that we have a starting point using Manus is incredible. Okay, so Manus says, I've completed the design mockup for your website redesign based on the requirements from high level website style, and I've created a comprehensive redesign that changes the primary call to action to join our free community instead of booking demos, using the brand colors, implementing the font, creating the layout, dedicated section highlighting the community benefits, maintains all the current features but reorganizes them for a better flow, optimizes the design for conversion to your community. The mockup includes HTML structure, CSS styling, JavaScript functionality. Would you like me to add placeholder images to complete the visual design, or would you prefer to review the current structure first? I can also create a simple preview that shows how the redesigned website would look with new color scheme and layout. So we need to tell it what to do. I'm going to tell it to put placeholder images. So it's saying I've completed the design mockup. I'd like to create a visual preview to help you better visualize the changes. Would you prefer a preview with placeholder images that I can generate to show a complete design, a simple wireframe preview showing just the layout and structure, just the code files for now, which you can implement your own images? I'm going to choose this, and I'm just going to copy and paste it. And it says, I also noticed your current website has several sections highlighting AI advertising capabilities from Play. Would you like me to keep these sections in the same prominence, reduce their prominence to focus more on community aspects, or integrate them seamlessly with the community to focus? Let's say reduce their prominence. And I'm just going to click Shift, Enter, and paste that there and go. Thank you for the feedback. I'll create a preview with placeholder images to show the complete design and reduce the prominence of AI advertising sections to focus more on the community aspects. I'll work on this right away and share the visual preview with you shortly. So now you don't have to wait, right? Manus is actually a computer that is working for you right now. So you could go off and answer emails or do whatever it is that you need to do in your business. And there are browser notifications. You can even download the mobile app and you can get notifications on your phone. So when Manus does stop working and needs you to reply, or when something is complete, you can be notified so that you aren't wasting time. You can move on with the next step of the project. Okay, so it looks like our website has been designed here. You'll see the website redesign zip file. If we click here, you'll see all of the different files involved, the script, the presentation, all of that that is created with the website. It says, thank you for reviewing the website redesign. I'd love to get your feedback on the new design. Specifically, how do you feel about the community-focused approach and the prominence of join our free community? Are you satisfied with how I've implemented the brand colors? Is the reduced prominence of AI advertising sections appropriate? Are there any specific sections or elements you'd like me to modify? Do you have any questions about implementing this design in your actual website? Your feedback helps me make the necessary adjustments. So I'm going to click here to download. Let's extract all. And let's look at the index here. Okay, so you can see that this is what Manus has created here. It's taken the original website design, this one here, and it's taken the high-level website that we told it to use for the style and the content, and also the Play website, and it has converted it into this here for the call to action. You can see there are image placeholders, but you guys, come on, that is so nice. I love the layout. It's so clean. Obviously, the images need work, but it's very consistent with the brand colors. It looks so good. Let's click on the other pages here. Okay, so this is an anchor menu here. I love it. So it's just a basic landing page with the call to action, but it's really, really good, you guys. I love it. I love the clean design. So let's go back now to Manus. And it's asking what we think about all of it. Let's say, I love it. Can you publish this? And you can see I totally spelled it all wrong, but Manus is smart. It knows what I'm asking. Obviously, if I had any changes at this point, I would definitely want to let it know, but just for the sake of time, I want to go ahead and show you how you can publish this so that you can create a public link and you can share this with your web designer, or just to make it easy when you are designing. What I usually do is open up the publish link in one window on my desktop, and then on the other window, or the other monitor rather, I am designing the website. Thrilled you like the redesign. Yes, I can publish a site. To do so, we'll need to deploy the files to a web hosting service. If you already have a web hosting for your current site, you can simply upload these files to replace your current website. We can deploy this as a static website using the built-in deployment tool, which can give you a permanent public link. This is actually what I want because I just want to show you guys the public link option. So I'm going to say this here. Perfect. I'll deploy the website as a static site using the built-in deployment tool. This will give you a permanent public URL that you can share with others. Of course, we don't want to share this link because we want it to be built on our own system so that we can track the analytics and we can add our forms and all of those things. But having a shareable link does help in that process. Okay, now Manus is attempting to deploy the service located at this file to the public network. Please confirm you agree by clicking the button. So I'm going to accept. So great news, your website has been successfully deployed and is now live. And we can actually click here to view it. So that is the live link for our website. We can also set it to invisible or set it to public here. I'm going to set it to public. And you can see here, this is a permanent URL. You can share with others immediately. The website features all of the elements we discussed. And now all you need to do is take this website with the public link and then share it with whoever is building, or you can join us tomorrow for our training and I'm going to walk you through building this exact website in the high-level builder. So if you have any questions at all, if you're a reseller in our program, you can go to the community tab in our dashboard. You want to go to the events calendar. You can click on today's date to join us in open office hours as soon as this training is over. If you are in our free community, you can go to that event calendar as well. Click on today's date and you can also join us. If you want to join our free community or our membership program, you can go to myvisionagency.com and join our free community there. You can also sign up for a high-level account for a free membership in our reseller program. If you're a current high-level customer, you can sign up for our reseller program here. You can also choose our software bundle if you're not interested in reselling software, but you just want to use all of our tools in one place. And then, of course, you have some other options here as well that you can check out. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you in open office hours. Go make your vision a reality.